Well done and thank you. And now we must move on because it's time for us to take a gentle stroll down Conversation Street.
Right, sticking with Aston Martin, they've teamed up with Red Bull Racing to create this. It's called the 001, OK? It has a V12, no turbos, none of that sort of hybrid witchcraft, yet it produces 900 horsepower in a car that only weighs 900 kilos. Staggering.
Well, more than staggering, that is actually a bit of a magic figure, because that means it has 1 horsepower per kilogram, and no other car gets close to that.
Not even remotely close. A Vulcan's nowhere near,
No.
barely half that.
Yeah.
It's staggering. The only problem I have with this, you just have to look at it. See, there's another angle we've got here. Look at that. You know that car is going to be all about aerodynamics and particularly downforce. And I hate downforce.
Well, what do you mean you hate downforce?
Because they tell you that you can go around a 90-degree bend at 100 miles an hour because of the weight of the air pressing down on the body. It's like having an invisible elephant. What if the elephant falls off?
It's not a real elephant.
Yes, but you
fall
can't
off.
see. How can you trust something you don't see?
Wait. No, I'm with him, because what if you drove through a sudden vacuum?
Well, that's not going to happen either, is it? It's not a real elephant.
Hammond,
You don't...
listen. There has to be a speed in a car with active downforce, like that one, where you go around a corner too fast for the tyres, too fast for the mechanical grip, but not fast enough for the downforce to be working. So you'd have to say to the police, I crashed because I wasn't going fast enough. It's true.
Potentially.
Well, there's another point, actually, because the handling is going to depend on the weather, isn't it? Because if it's a really hot day, the air will be thinner.
No, thicker.
No, it's thinner on a hot day. That's why helicopters
You see,
can't
I'd be
fly.
messed up already because I'd have the wrong...
Well, but that's the point. So you've got a really hot day, and you don't really want to be driving a car where whether or not you get round a corner depends on whether or not the sun's out.
So you now want weather forecasts to include cornering speeds?
It's not just weather, altitude. You could drive that car around a corner at 100 miles an hour in Holland, sea level, but what we hit, 6,000 feet up here? 6,000 feet up here, you'd barely be able to get around at 3 miles an hour. You'd crash it into a tree or a visible elephant.
They are real.
That's what would happen. Exactly. I just, honestly, downforce, I don't like having to trust something you can't see. It's like North Korea.
Or the contraceptive pill. What's an overshare?
OK, there's actually another hypercar I want to draw your attention to. Replacement for the Veyron. That is the Bugatti Chiron. It's got a quad-turbo 8-litre W16 engine, which every minute inhales 30